Afghanistan, 1975, the year all hell broke loose. I remember it just like it was yesterday. I was playing catch with my best friend Hassan, then this happened.
Diagranada. Russians are invading! Ah! Ah!
Life was never the same after this day.
Back off. Say your prayers.
The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini is a historical fiction book that takes place in Kabul, Afghanistan in the 1970s. The main characters are Amir and his best friend Hassan. They both live in the same house, however, Amir is from a richer family and Hassan is the son of a servant. Both boys compete in these kite competitions where they race around the town with one of them holding the kite and the other one's feeding them the rope to the other person. And basically they try to cut down the other people's kites to win the tournament. Hassan and Amir win one of these tournaments and a group of bullies is not really excited about it, I'll put it that way. They pretty much chase down Hassan and steal his kite and just mock him with it until they finally corner him, and they decide to beat him up with brass knuckles. And after this, they sexually assault him, which is absolutely disgusting. And little did Hassan know, his best friend Amir was watching in the background, doing nothing at all. And from that moment on, their lives were completely changed. And pretty much fast forward a couple years later, the book introduces Hassan and Amir and their new lives. It shows Hassan with a wife and a family, and Amir just has a wife. Basically, they've grown distant from each other, and just time goes by and they meet new people. If I were to say anything more about this book, I would probably spoil some major parts later on in the book. So you were just going to have to read this for yourself. I really enjoyed this book. There's not really too much to say about it. It's pretty straightforward once you read it. I think anybody that would like this book would probably be somebody who would want to learn more about what growing up in a third world country is like, and what it's like after they leave that country to explore the other parts of the world. And before I forget, my favorite quote was, "There are a lot of children in Afghanistan, but a little childhood." And this just really comes to show, Afghanistan, third world country, children don't really have that much. So they have to make memories of their own without, anything else to make it for them. I'll say that, I guess.